inflation and interest rates, they go together. They go hand in hand. Inflation means persistent rise in price of goods and services over a period of time, over a long period of time. When the cost of goods and services, that is, let me use a layman language. Today you go to the market, you buy, for manufacturing sector now, rod. You buy rod at 10,000. You go again, 1 month later, the price has gone up to 12,000. Another time it's now going to as high as 16,000 naira. That is those that are into construction sector. So the price keep rising. And when price keep rising, it will affect every aspect of the economy. The landlord will increase the rent because of the high cost of inflation. The market woman selling food will increase the price of his products. Even the service sector, if you are going to say a medical doctor in the hospital, the medical doctor will increase the service, because he will tell you that he will pay transport, he will pay his staff, price will rise. Even the staff will demand for wage increments, because they will still come back to the same market that both the rich, the poor are shopping. So once there is increase in price, it affects every aspect of the economy. I'm not even talking about the rise in fuel. So now, if inflation keep rising, interest rates, normally the interest rate on investment will also rise, because the investor is trying to make a return on his money or his investments. If I give you, let's say money markets, if I give you my money, let's say 10 million, that you should invest for me for 1 year. Like I said, the interest is calculated per annum, which is per year. You can now say, okay, I don't want to do 1 year. You are suspecting that rate might rise. That's what investors think. Okay, now if I put my 10 million for 1 year at 18 to 20%, the per annum, that's about 1.8 million naira to 2 million. Then there's tax on it, 10% withholding tax. So that 18 to 80% has not covered the inflation rate. You are still losing. Because if inflation is 21.88, let's say approximately 22, and I'm investing at 18 to 20% per annum, you are still losing to 2%.
Wow.
Approximately. But at least the margin, the gap is closed. The gap is closed. You have not recouped your money. Where an investor will say, yes, I've made money, is when the return you are getting is above the inflation rate. That's where you know that you have actually made real return on investment. Now, investment in money markets has really affected the economy, because most business people in Nigeria, the ease of doing business is very poor. It's very high. The reason is because there is high cost of living. You go and rent a shop, you pay the shop rent, you pay staff, operating expenses, diesel, security guard. Then if you are in manufacturing sector, the cost of buying the raw material is high.
And equipment as well.
And equipment as well. Servicing and all manner of costs. You even turn to government taxes, levy that they will pay. So by the time you put up all these operating expenses, your return will be very small. In fact,